Hey, hello everybody, it's Diecast, and it's a windy day here, so we may get some wind gusts blowing here in the studio. But we are going to look at another random group of cars here in the jungle diorama. The hippos are ready to go. So, hold on here, I'm going to move the camera. It's going to be totally random. Right, here we go. You can come with me down here. Wait a second. We've got to hang up electrical problems here. Alright, so coming on down here. These are one of the new bins that we're going to get. So I'm just going to grab some today and we're going to count off 20. So there's some. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's dig down here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. How many did I say we're going to do? 20? 25? Here's some others. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think this will do it. Well, that won't. 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay, we've got 25 over here. Those are the cars we're going to be looking at. I can already see there's a helicopter in there. I don't know how that's going to work. So let me get these set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I thought we'd do something different this time. So remember, these are random. I just grabbed them out of that box. I ordered these from my least favorite to my favorite. So you're going to get a little bit of insight into the things I like in this video. So to start off with, we ended up with 2 helicopters. I actually replaced these because the helicopters aren't as fun. We've got that one. That one was from a 5-pack if I remember right. And we've got this chromed one. I don't remember the story on this one. And truth is, most of the helicopters get donated around here. So helicopters go away. So our first one, I guess, and I might not have 25 here, so I'm not going to count them down. I think I ended up with an extra. This is RD02. He is fairly recent. He does not really fit into that scene much so ever. He's got glow-in-the-dark tires. That one of the old Acceleracer cars. That one from 2017, last year, I guess it was. Next up, we'll go through these first ones pretty quickly. We've got a tuned Batmobile. Batman wouldn't even be able to see out of that car. But that one from a few years back, I don't remember the story on that one. I want to say that was from a 5-pack, but I don't really remember. That's the tuned Batmobile. Next up, this one from 2018. That is the Christmas car from the main lines. That is, what is it, the Night Screamer or the Screamliner? That's what it was. The Screamliner. And again, they had these holiday cars worked into the main line. That is the Christmas car. You'll see the little Christmas symbol right there from, it says 2017, but it was part of the 2018 series. I think that might have been an A or a B case car. Next up, we've got a Pontiac GTO Judge, but this one tuned, so it would have made it up much farther up the list if it wasn't tuned. But GTO Judge, it's got that engine. We've seen that engine quite a bit. No interior. Well, I take that back. Is there an interior? I don't think there's an interior in this one at all. Tuned Judge. Next up, still going pretty quick, but we'll start slowing down pretty soon. We've got a 1970 Chevy Chevelle. Now we're starting to get into ones I was a little bit more interested in. This one from, I think I said 2017 series. That one, oh, it was one of the early cases from 2017. Here's an interesting one. This one, you wouldn't think that one would make it too far up. But first thing, that one's pretty old. It's from 1993. That's a Suzuki Quad Racer. There happens to actually be a lot of these in this particular lot, although they're buried. I believe every version of the Suzuki Quad Racer is in here. I just remember that as part of it when I bought it. This one from Cool and Wacky Warehouse promo. I don't know what the Cool and Wacky Warehouse promos were, but that's what that one is listed as. Yeah, if you're into the quad racers, not a lot of people are, but if you are, well, I guess I've got the whole series of them now. There were quite a few of them. You wouldn't think there were that many. Next up, we've got, is this bread box? Yeah, this is the bread box. That one from the series that they had out. What were those? The pop culture series? This one, not really my favorite. This one is probably going to go for tires eventually. I don't know if we really need any more tires, but not really my favorite of those. But it does have rubber tires. It did cost $5, so it's got to be pretty high up the list. Next up, we've got the Virtual Collection 36 cord. So the Virtual Collection, these came with little codes. This one from 2000. Codes aren't any good anymore, but that one looks very good. It's a different green here on the video. That's interesting. It's a little bit more of a lime green than it is in real life there on the video. 2018 32 Ford. I just like these. I guess this is the highest up of the ones that might be controversial there in the bottom half. I just like this car a lot, so I usually pick it up. Next up, the Mig Rig Blueberry. This one, another one of those pop culture cars. I guess these are pop culture cars. And this one from the cereal series. They had Count Chocula and Frankenberry. That one is Boo Berry, the Mid Rig. This one might save its tires. If you watch the show, you know I don't usually buy the $5 cars. I just wait for them to go on sale and get them for the tires. For the most part, I don't buy too many of them. Here is a Muscle Machines. I do like these. We don't see a ton of them in these lots. This one of the lower end series because it does not have the interior in it. Oh, I take that back. Now this one does have the rubber tires and the details on the bottom. There used to be two kind of tiers of these, a high end and a low end. This one is one of the higher end one with the rubber tires. They had them with plastic tires too. That's the 41 Willys Coupe. Police. You can get a Muscle Machines Police Department there. Can use those tires for customs, but they are a bit of a pain. You got to redo the whole axle system on them to get them into Hot Wheels. And they're not really the right scale, but I do use them every once in a while. Next up, we've got a... What is this? This is a California Customs. It's a Hot Wheels California Customs. Oh, there you go. It's right on the front. California Customs Corvette. This one did come with chromed wheels or rims. They were either chrome or gold. I don't remember. And it would be worth more if it had those. I don't believe this one did. Nah, it has the chrome rim, but not the rims itself. Rubber tires on that one though. Very nice. Next up, a Ford Fusion. This one came in a cereal box, believe it or not. It actually was still in its little cereal box wrapper. I took it out. From 2006, Kellogg's. There was, I think this was the series, it doesn't have, oh, it does have an interior. I was going to say it doesn't have an interior. It does have an interior. This was the series that had like a winter car or something with it. I've never seen that car, and I don't remember the story on it. I believe there was 3 of these. I don't remember if there were 3 different cars or 3 of the Ford Fusions. There's probably 3 different cars, but they all had the same colors on them. So that one from 2006. Here are some fun ones. I don't know the story on those. They're a little bit off scale-wise. So if you're wondering what happened, there's a regular Hot Wheels. These are much smaller, and I think I should know by those rims. Those rims are these not Muscle Machines, Micro Machines? I don't think these are Micro Machines. Those Tampos don't look like Micro Machines would. You know, I don't remember, and there might be two different ones here, but anyways, we pulled those out. Somebody can fill me in on what those are. Moving on, we've got a Classics. That one, the 55 Chevy, that one from the 2006 Classics series. That would be Series 2. We have this one. If you want to go back in my videos, you'll see a breakdown of the Series 1 and 2 of these. I have either all of them or almost all of them now. Not every color. I'm not going to go get every color of those. And here is another Classics. This one says Classics right there. That one, I do not remember what series it's from. I do not believe that was Series 1 or 2. I don't remember, but it does say Classics on it. That one, the shoebox. Okay, now we're down. Are we down to the top 10 here? I think we're down to about the top 10. So, let's see what made the top 10 for me out of a random assortment. That's why I love these lots. You never know what you're going to get. There is the Hormel chili. I believe that's the Hormel chili one, right? Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's the same. Okay, you're right. It is not the Hormel chili. That one from 1990, Ferrari Testarossa. If this one had, I think it's the tan interior. I don't know if you can see in there, but it's actually got the seats have red on them, which is unusual. See how they've molded that? That's pretty cool. Gives it a little bit more detail. If it had the tan interior, I believe that one's a lot more harder to find on this one. It's also got the Ultra Hots rims on that. So Ferrari Testarossa from 2019 in near perfect shape. Here you go. Give you a quick guess why that one would make it this high. It's the only reason it would make it that high. That is a treasure hunt from 2010. Does it have the treasure hunt symbol on it in 2010? I don't know if they did. No, I don't see the, unless that's it on the front, but I can't even read that. You can read that. Let me know. Yeah, that's a 2010 treasure hunt. That is the 53 Cadillac with the little go-kart in the back. In pink. Possibly the only pink treasure hunt. Somebody can tell me if that's true or not. Next up, this one is not a Hot Wheels. It's not an anything. It's a total generic, but I really like this little car, and it's my list. And it's that one, and that's because it looks really good in my diorama. It's about the right scale. That one, a Terrible Herbst, which is a brand that you see a lot in Las Vegas, and I'm assuming that they were the sponsors for this truck. And out in Las Vegas, they race these trucks. There's a series of races out there. We've seen them tearing across the desert on our way to Las Vegas, and I'm assuming that this was just something you could buy at those races. But look at the detail on that. That's really well done. Nope, I'm covering it up. There you go. It's got little shocks. They don't work, but look at the tires. I got it originally for the tires, but I don't think I'm going to tear that one up. That one's pretty nice. Here's an interesting one. This one's a Ford Vicky, and you might think that that one was part of the Classic series. It kind of sort of looks like it might be with that paint job, but that one came from Vintage Hot Rods 3-car boxed set. I don't believe I have the other two, and I don't remember what they were, but that one pretty special. A little harder to find. Here's a one you don't see very often. By the way, this one's really, really light. It does have a metal top and a plastic body. And this came from kind of those lost years of Hot Wheels where they had all sorts of different bases on them. That's Inside Story. I don't know the inside story on Inside Story, but that's its name. It's from 1979. It is old. It's also known as the Beach Blaster. I think it changed its name right after this. Only 15 variations of this, so you just don't see this guy very often. Not a favorite of collectors, that's part of it, so it's usually pretty cheap. This one ran all the way up until 1999, but there were only 15 variations over 20 years for that, so they didn't use that one very often. Next up, Super Tsunami. We're getting down to the bottom 4. This is 4 from the bottom right now. That is from the Hot Wheels Preferred 2003 series. There was a purple one also. That one's got some pretty nice rubber tiles. That Hot Wheels Preferred series is pretty hard to find. This one's got a really nice flat black front on it. Super Tsunami. Number... Oh, I think I said that was number 4. Here's number 4. Can't count. This one, the Shoebox. That one from, I believe it's from one of the Garage series. It's either Larry's or Wayne's Garage. This one was Wayne's Garage. 2010. And that one with some purple rims on that Shoebox with some nice flames on that one. When I started customizing, I used a lot of shoe boxes for some reason. I'm not sure why I liked that casting back in the day, but it was. This one, number 3. This one could have been number 1. There were 3 big contenders for number 1. This one, a Firebird from Matchbox. That one, there's the bottom. Pontiac Firebird, made in Macau. So pretty old. And that one in very good shape. I have a couple of these already. I don't remember the variations on this one. Matchbox didn't really release their cars by years. They just released them when they felt like it, and the way they numbered them is different. You can look at my other videos for that. So we've got a Hot Wheels Preferred series from 2003, and this one is this is 80s Corvette, I believe. Take a look at it. I think that's the 80s Corvette. Yeah, that's the 1980 Corvette. That one, pretty nice. Also from that 2003 Preferred series that the Super Tsunami was from. Rubber tires on that as well. And last, our winner for today. And there might be some controversy with this one, but it is a Johnny Lightning. I believe that's a 55 Chrysler Plymouth. Chrysler, sorry. 57 Chrysler. Get the lighting right on that. I like this one because it's got the flocked seats. I don't know if you can tell, but those are fuzzy seats. Green, too. Interesting. I don't know the story on it. It does have a Ace of Hearts here on the side. So knowing Johnny Lightning, it was from like the Dealer's Choice series or the High Gambling series or something. They would always release these in kind of odd themes. The trunk on this one does open up. I don't know if it's going to open up, but let's see. There you go. There's the trunk. I don't want to open it up too much farther, but it does have its engine in there. Pretty nice. Whoops. There we go. You know, we cracked it. There you go. Pretty nice car. That is our winner for today. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.